Okay, guess what? Ready to rumble boxing. If you guys ever heard this game, it's an old Dreamcast game, very, very old. I think it's about 2000, and we are playing it right now. We're going to show you a little bit about the game and how it works. We got the arcade mode, championship mode, team battle mode, and a couple of your simple options. Nothing really important to look at. You go to your locker room to pick your characters out. This is round 2, so it's a lot of old faces. If you remember the first few I just showed you, they were very old characters, but eventually you get some new characters to play with. We can go with the old school looker. He's on the cover, so you might as well pick him. So everything starts off with a nice little harken back to the day with the bad quality video sequences. But you come to enjoy them. You come to look back and say, wow, how far have we come? So there we go. We go a little bit further. You can train your boxer. Ask for a title fight. You know, a prize fight where you kind of can purse some cash, if you will. If you've got the guts. I'm not going to do that right now. We're going to try for a title fight. Oh, this is a new save, so you're going to have to actually earn your rank, as you can say, to actually go for a title fight. So you can jump rope and do different things like that, you know, hit the bag a few times, pick your training amount, how much times you're going to do it for that week. Get you into like a realistic mode of what a boxer would go through, but still a little cartoonized, a little bit, you know, exaggerated. So these are basically mini games, as you will. Gonna need a little work to get through this, but you know, your normal mini game. So when you get down into it, you got the arcade mode. You have a selection of several characters to start off with, and you unlock more as you go along. The game, I gotta say, is kind of enjoyable, but not the greatest option to pick at this moment, since there's a lot of better games out right now.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Even for an arcade standard.
let's get ready to rumble!
And of course, that is the actual voice actor. They got his rights to use it in the game from back then. Quite a feat back then.
Mexico, wearing the green trunks with yellow and orange trim, and weighing in at 153.
As you can see, the voice acting is a little sketchy, since we're using low quality audio.
And weighing in at 145 pounds, the fastest jab of the wild. Stubby.
So let's just get into it. You got your jab moves. The RU he got is Rumble. See him dancing? He's gonna get his special up if I don't think fast. I can parry. Not parry, I can dodge by using the left trigger. He has Rumble at this point, so he's gonna use his special soon. So I can jab forward. Oops, wrong move. I can use the Y button to do a stronger attack. Big hits will actually get you your letters. As you can see, I got, he has his Rumble, he's using his power. That means he gets enhanced abilities at that point. I'm going to try to get the second degree of the Rumble. One more hit, and he has it. let's try to activate it. Oops. Didn't get a chance to. So let's try activate it. As you can see, the rumble comes in handy. It's the main focus of the game, really, to get your rumble and be able to knock your opponent out by clear shots, and it's very arcadey. Your characters aren't going to be something you would take too seriously. The game always starts with that same "let's get ready to rumble" intro. The backgrounds, as you can see, the audience are kind of, you know, meh. But most time doesn't get taken into making the audience look good in any game, almost. Especially at this time period. You're going to see a lot of white shirts in the background just cheering up, like that guy right there. You don't want to waste your rumble like that either. So, like I said, your characters get to start to show little like marks and bruises depending on if they get, you know, clobbered a lot. So the little nuisances do help. It becomes really obvious that the small hits won't cause any rumble, so most people would go for the bigger hits like I'm doing right now. Which can also be dodged and blocked like usual in any other boxing game. You can do your highs, your lows. You don't have it much in the fact of having anyone on your side, you know, cleaning your wounds or anything like that. So it's very arcadey. I would more equal it up to like a fighting game, to tell you the truth, because the characters move so quickly. And you see right now he's actually gonna block me a lot just to stop me from winning. Lastly, you know, the characters have their subtle nuisances, and you know, the big guy will attack slower, but he'll have more power, maybe some more stamina. Take more punches. You can see your little health meter in the top, and your stamina meters. I've been punching so often, my stamina's really gone. It's the blue mark. Bigger attacks take away more stamina. You know, the lighter attacks like a jab will take away less. Haven't got a chance to show you the get-up yet, but if I get a chance soon, it'd be great. I'm not gonna get knocked out, it seems. What? Maybe I spoke too soon. It's a little funny animation. The person's trying to fall down, but they can't. You just keep punching them as it goes along. It's like a finisher in the Mortal Kombat series or something. So, you know, they have a funny assortment of characters. It's, you know, it goes all over the place. It'd be more memorable at the time when the game came out, but you can come to enjoy it. This little lazy fighter, you know, he's like all over the place. He's flipping around. Some of your attacks are missing him just because his animation. You know, and characters like that kind of show more how. Oh, see a little skip right there. There's a few points where that happens. You'll lose your entire rumble because of that, which can be a little annoying. Like you can lose your rumble, you know when to use it. To tell you the truth. Like there's no reason to use it right now, but I'll just do it anyway. Yeah, and there's always a little funny saying once in a while. Most of them are corny, but it's interesting. Now, finally, we got a 500-pound boxer here, nearly 500 pounds. So it's a nice chance to show you how the big guys versus the little guys, you know, or should I say little man versus the big woman. I'm actually gonna let her get her rumble. So you can see how her attack actually looks. I'll just hope I don't die first. Alright, there we go. And of course their taunts can get their rumble up, if you haven't noticed already. Let's see, rumble versus rumble, huh? Spoke too soon. As you can see, my character actually has bruises on his face. She's a little messed up herself. I'm not sure if that's from me. Well, that's a good way to end it. If you enjoy the game so far, you like how it looks, you know, give it a try. It's pretty cheap these days. But would I recommend it? No. And yes. Fun for a look back. Like I said, you know, you can pop this in, play with your friends, 2 players. But there's a lot better boxers out there. Maybe Fight Night, for example. This game's funny, but I think you'd be better off just getting a more serious boxer at this moment. Or a really silly fighter for one of the newer systems. Or even, like, maybe a Guilty Gear or something, like a silly fighter if you really want one. That's fun and has a lot of, you know, abilities to gain experience with your character and learn how to really strategize. Not that you can't strategize in this game, but it takes a little bit of time. Let's end it with a nice knockout on the big lady. Come on. One more. Just going no hold bars here. I don't think he wants to do that to her, but we'll end it on that. As always, reviewcell.com, and we are out.